The first reflex that we're going to do is a jaw jerk reflex, and this is how it's done. You need to ask your patient to open a little bit his or her mouth. Then you place your finger on her chin, and with a hammer, you need to hit your fingernail, and you'll see how the reflex reacts.
This is a brachioradial reflex. First of all, you have to take your patient's arm. After that, you have to locate the radial tendon, and then you have to touch it. And after that, you have to make sure that your arm's patient is totally relaxed. After that, you hit the tendon.
Bicep reflex. First of all, you have to look for your bicipital nerve of your patient, and you have to hold his arm. You have to press in his bicipital nerve, and you have to hit your fingertip.
So now we're going to do the triceps reflex. You need to place your patient's arm this way, in the way that the lower part of the arm is hanging, and then you need to find the triceps nerve. Then you need to hit it with a hammer.
The patellar reflex. First, you have to make sure the leg is hanging, and then it's completely relaxed. After that, you have to search right below the patellar tendon. Once you have located, you have to hit right in the patella.
This is the ankle jerk reflex. You have to hit with the hammer in the Achilles tendon, and then the feet has to go up like that.
Hoffman reflex. You need to place your patient's hand like this, and then with your other hand you need to touch his fingernail and like pull it back. Reflex. You need to see that your patient's hand is relaxed, and then you need to like scratch this part of his hand, and if it reacts, is that your patient has this disease.
This is the globular reflex. This is done with your index finger. You have to hit right in the forehead. If the patient blinks, it means it has the disease. This is the rooting reflex. To do it, you have to, with the finger or something, only in babies, you have to do like this in the cheek, and the baby will look for it as if it was the food for him.
This is the Babinski reflex. You have to do with your finger or with the hammer tail. You have to do it like from down to upward. And if the patient's feet goes to the front, it has a disease.
¿Otra?
This is the open hand reflex. The patient has to lay down supine, and it is done in the tibia. So you have to go from down to up, like putting pressures. And if the fingers doesn't move, it means that he or she doesn't have the disease.